Welcome to Tarot 41 Season 3 guide. So further ado, let's begin. So this tarot has in total 30 floors and it is a pretty easy one until you have the right items. So I'm gonna show it to you. So first floor, take care of the isology and a lot of illagers spawning next to you. So make sure you take care of that and handle that situation well. You're gonna be alright. Taking the blast fungus as it's gonna help out till the end, and it's the MVP of this entire tarot. You're gonna use it whenever you can. Whenever you feel like you're getting comboed by a lot of mobs, you just gonna not hesitate in using it no matter what it takes. Once you clear this floor, you're gonna take the soul robe as it is great to use. So take the soul robe with Snowball and potion barrier enchantment. Rather go for potion barrier or any of those at the first icon for Snowball. Get rid of the shulker as you get into this entire floor with the help of blast fungus and make your way to the other part of the entire floor, and you're gonna be alright. As at floor 3, you're gonna take the Gong of weakening and make your way to floor 4, which seems an easy one, but it's not. Get rid of the shulkers as soon as possible. There are supplies at the top right of the map, so make sure you get that too, or top mid left right. I don't know the directions. Okay, there is a supply, you need to get it. Then get rid of the shulkers and you're gonna be alright. Then taking the soul scythe, as it's gonna be a great weapon to use in these kind of floors. So just take the soul knife as you won't regret it. Over here with the soul knife, you're basically gonna go with the enchantments committed and Anima resonator. Do not go for pain cycle as it's the worst enchantment to pick at this level of the floor, so don't take those. Wither skeletons does exist, so make sure you get rid of them. Fight off the piglins with your soul scythe, which is a lot more better option. Then take the enchantment point, make your way to the next floor. Over here, don't follow in any of those lava floors which gets you trapped in there, so just don't get yourself into any of those and you're gonna be alright. Play passive and you're gonna be even more better. Over here, get rid of the enchanter and the tower roof as soon as possible, as those two can make your entire game havoc. But once you do that, you're gonna be alright. Taking the scatter mines, as it's gonna help us out in the few most of the floors, I guess, kind of, yes. So then you're gonna make your way to the next floor. Over here, a lot of creeper spawns and there's a big leaf floor column, whatever that is, so you're gonna get rid of them as soon as possible. And over here, don't get yourself into the lava or it might just get a lot more worse. Over here, put the scatter mines, climb up, then whenever you feel like, just jump down, activate potion barrier, just use everything you have and you're gonna be alright. Once you have cleared that floor, you're gonna take the sprout armor, as it has the better enchantments than the cog crossbows. We are not focusing on the ranged weapons. Your basic entire gameplay style should be melee based, not ranged based, in order to use this build. So yes, use a lot more melee weapons, be a bit more aggressive than useful. Yes, so potion barrier, snowball and cooldown enchantment is just gonna be the best thing ever to use with this armor. Over here, when you are overloading the cores, make sure you don't get yourself killed, and there are a few of the caution you need to take out, which are first of all the enchanters. Get rid of the enchanters in the most smart possible way and as soon as possible before they make the entire game even big of a havoc. And then take the better blast fungus, replacing your old blast fungus, as blast fungus is just great to use. It has low cooldown time and it deals a lot of damage. So over here on the Uniquesmith, you're gonna Uniquesmith your sprout armor to living vines armor and make your way to the next floor, which is gonna be the boss fight between the Ancient Guardian, I guess, which is, I guess, okay. I mean, you have to use it smart, okay? Scatter Mines, then Gong of Weakening, and then you're gonna use the Blast Fungus. Yes, or you can just basically Gong of Weakening the Ancient Guardian and then use the Scatter Mines, which will make it deal more damage. And whenever it does its laser beam thing, you're just gonna get a lot more further from the Ancient Guardian. When it does on the second time, it's gonna go in the mode where you can attack and deal damage to it. So once it has spawned any of those mobs, you're safe to go near it. So yes, dodge it attacks in a way using the pillar, you know. So once you manage to do it in the right manner, you're gonna be able to complete the floor, and taking the Powershaker in the replacement of Scatter Mines is a complete good trade. Once you clear this floor, you're gonna be at the floor 13, where you have to take out the wards and the necromancer as soon as possible and not get yourself into the traps. If you can make yourself do that, and you're gonna be alright. Making your way to the next floor, where you're gonna take the double axe, as we need a better weapon. So as a temporary weapon, you can just go for the double axe, as it's reliable. Double axes are always reliable. So Weakening, Looting, and Swirling enchantment will be the best enchantments to possibly go for. So Swirling tier 2, I guess. So over here, you're just gonna get rid of the creepers as the main thing, enchanters as the second, and don't get yourself in the traps. Just stay calm and play the game. And the tower guards do spawn at the floor 14, so make sure you take care of that. Creepers do spawn at the floor 15, so make sure you take care of that too. At floor 15, after creepers and the tower, the wards are taken out, it's easy. So once you manage to complete this one, as just the temporary crossbow, we need a better one. So we're just gonna take the shadow crossbow with rapid fire enchantment. Nothing else needs to be completely, invested as an enchantment point. So over here, take out the mobs which spawns at the mid of this floor, and then open the entire thing, and then use the Gong of Weakening and stuff in case the mobs are just standing near that. So yes, it depends on the situation, I know it. So once you clear this floor, you're gonna take the mace, as mace is a lot more better than double axe in damage and enchantment. So just because of that particular reason, that's what you're gonna do. Void Strike tier 3 and Weakening enchantment with the leeching in the further floors is gonna be the strat you can go for. In order to take out the slimes, the thing what you basically gonna do is using the Blast Fungus. Use them against them, and you're gonna be so better in order to just get rid of them. Over here, just make sure you dodge most of the mobs. Take out from the left hand side first of all, then use everything you have on the right hand side. Then get yourself the key, slow and steady, and just as you open the door, don't bash in instantly, but let them attack for the first time and then go inside. Then over here, you're gonna take the Blast Fungus and the replacement of the old Blast Fungus and make your way to the merchant floor, where you're gonna Powersmith your one and only Living Vines armor, which is gonna be a lot more better off to use, as better armor has good enchantments, so it's worth powersmithing. Okay, so going for more enchantments on your armor is just gonna help you out, and this floor is really easy and simple. Activate your Powershaker. Just as the mob spawns, you're gonna use the Gong of Weakening and then spam everything you have. Yep, that's the strat. You're just gonna spam everything you have, and in case if you get low on health, you have the potion bearer enchantment, so just use your health potion. Make your way to the next floor, taking the Soul Hunter crossbow, which has possibly the best enchantments, or my favorite crossbow in the game. That's why I'm saying it, but I'm not the biased, okay? Infinity, Void Strike, and Looting enchantments are gonna be the best. Infinity, if you have low if you are low on arrows, or you can just go for weakening or something, which is a lot more better choice. So once you take out the mobs which spawn first of all, then get yourself the key and then focus on other mobs, and you're gonna be alright, making your way to the next floor. Okay, so don't stand at the mid, stand at the downwards going stairs or that slope, or in case if anything happens you can just go in, but don't, because you won't need to. Over here I thought the beginning and end will be good weapon, but it's not, so just get the enchantment point and make your way to the next floor. Over here it's kind of the same thing, getting rid of the slimes. Use your blast fungus and gong of weakening. You have even Powershaker, which is even more better choice to go for. So once you just do that, make your way to the next floor where you're gonna keep upgrading your armor and enchantments and stuff, which is gonna be even more better. Over here, witches and slimes are gonna be one of the big problems you're gonna face, so just get rid of them in the best possible manner. Play aggressive at this place, okay? Don't spend your time just wandering around, and don't focus on completing this stair puzzle first of all. Focus on it later on, okay, after all of the mobs are defeated. Then at the next floor you're gonna take the enchantment point back again, as you're on the merchant floor. At the merchant floor you're gonna meet the guildsmith. Over here, guildsmith your mace, as our armor is already good and there is no better weapon in the further floors. You managed to complete that, make your way to the next floor, which is gonna be an okay one. It's not the hard, but yeah, just be aware of those wind illagers, as those are gonna be so much annoying, and if you mess up with the isolagers, you even more done for. So yes, get rid of the isolager and play aggressive. Use your blast fungus to get rid of the mobs, and over here take the battle blast fungus once more, okay, replacing the old blast fungus. Over here 2 Ravager spawns, 1 isolager and 1 of those wind illagers, which is going to be even more big of a problem, so make sure you take care of that. Get rid of them and then make your way to the upper part at the last. Get rid of the big things first and then focus on the last threat. Once you're done with that, over here I kind of messed up. What I messed up is using the health potion in the wrong timing. I mean, if you need to use it, okay, once you like, just don't go completely up after you have cleared this below part of the mobs, then go in the mid part of the mobs, and then slowly go even above that layer of the mobs, where you're just gonna spam everything and get rid of them as soon as possible. Take the enchantment point in floor 29, which seems easy but it's not. Get rid of the mobs which starts at the spawn, and then make your way to the here and use your blast fungus to get rid of the mobs. Over here, before you make it inside the third part of the, like, or let's say bottom left of the map, you're gonna activate a potion bear just before they start attacking you. Once you do that, activate a gong of weakening and everything else you have, and then use your crossbow to get rid of the mobs over here, as there are not that many. So once you manage to do that, make your way to the final fight, as over here you're gonna take the scatter crossbow just in case we need it, but you don't even need to take it, but take it just in case, okay? Cock crossbow is great too. It's on you what you want to take, but I took the scattered crossbow with critical hit tier 3, like straight up. You just take the critical hit tier 3, and over here you're just gonna meet the redstone monstrosity, which is not even a big of a threat. If you have an TNT, just throw it out, you don't need it, okay? So activate your Powershaker, then use your Gong of Weakening, then use both of those artifacts, attack as much as possible, dodge his attacks by just going around him, like, you know, just make a round circle around him, because his attack are really slow, just by the fact, in case if you didn't know. So doing that, it's just great, and once you do that, you're gonna be even more better, just clearing the Tower 41 of Season 3. So if you found this helpful, make sure hit that subscribe button with notifications on, as it helps me out a ton and it actually makes my day. Share it with your friends, as they would be finding it helpful too, and Leave a comment in case if you have any questions or any ideas for further videos you would like to watch on my channel, and check this video out, as if you made it till here I know you will enjoy it. And this is me, Prahant, signing out of this one.